Hey, what's going on guys? It's Blocky here, and today we are going to be doing an A1 Pictures tier list. Now for once, I have actually seen most of the anime on this list. I have at least heard of everything on here as well, And as well, I also actually made this one, so I will leave a link to it in the description if you want to go ahead and do this yourself. It would be awesome if you could leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. I make new anime, manga, and webtoon content every single week on a variety of different series and topics. I will be back to normal edited videos next week. Anyways, let's jump into this. So first we have Sword Art Online. Now if you watched my video last week, you would know that I actually kind of like Sword Art Online. It's definitely a bad anime, but I kind of like it. Now if we're going to rank the entire series, I'd say the entire franchise is like a solid B. There's some lows, there's some highs, but it's overall pretty decent. Your Lie in April is a solid A tier. Really good series. Really loved it. The ending got me really hard. It was really good. It was really good. I'd say Erased is, let's see. I'd say Erased is an A tier. It's really good. It could have been an S tier, but the ending is botched really badly. If you read the manga, the ending is a lot better because they actually explain kind of what happens during the 20 or so years that he's in a coma at the end. If you haven't seen it, whatever. Sorry about the spoiler, but yeah, it basically explains what happens at the end much better than what they do in the anime. The anime kind of just skips over it and it kind of just makes it a bad ending, but yeah, overall I'd still say it's a really good show and I do still recommend it. One that I don't really recommend though is Seven Deadly Sins. The first 2 seasons, or how many seasons did they do? They did like 2 seasons, right? Or 1 season? I think they did 2. I don't remember how many seasons they did, but I'd still only kind of put it in like, so since this is just the A1 Pictures section, I would say what they did, the portion that they did is like a solid B tier maybe. It was okay. The beginning of the series was okay. It definitely wasn't anything like majorly good. It was just okay. Blue Exorcist, I'd put it like above Seven Deadly Sins. It doesn't follow the manga towards the end, but I do still like the anime. I think it's still pretty good. Now here's gonna be one that's controversial, but I don't care what nobody says. Fairy Tail is S tier to me, and you can never convince me otherwise. Fairy Tail is one of my all-time favorite shonen series. I absolutely love it. I know it's not that great objectively, but I don't care. It was an anime that I watched in a very low time in my life, and I just absolutely love the series. It's great. Can't say anything more than that. Kaguya-sama is also going to be S tier, of course, because Kaguya-sama is Kaguya-sama, and you can't say anything more than that. I'd actually put it above Fairy Tail. Anohana is going to be also S tier, right at the very top there. I really like Anohana. One of the most beautiful anime ever created, for sure. It is really good. I love the music in it as well. The story, the characters, everything about it is just incredible. Darling in the Franxx, an anime that dropped the ball really hard. The first like 15 or 16 episodes are like pretty good, but the ending is just so bad. I honestly think C tier is like as high as I can put it. It's kinda, yeah, it's not that great. Haven't seen Black Butler. Let's see, we got Magi. I'd put Magi above Erased, below Your Lie in April. It's a good series. I like Magi a lot. I want to read the manga. I haven't gotten around to it because I know it's quite long. But yeah, I will get to that at some point. But yeah, Magi's quite good. Way better than Orient. Wotakoi I'm going to put in A tier as well. I'm going to put that below Magi though. Yeah, Wotakoi is a really funny rom-com anime. And it's not in high school either, so if you guys are tired of high school romances, Wotakoi's for you. Gate, I'd put Gate above Seven Deadly Sins. Actually, probably above Blue Exorcist too. I actually like Gate. Gate's pretty good. It's not the best reverse isekai out there or anything like that, but it's pretty solid, honestly. Shinsekai Yori or From the New World, if you guys know me, you would know this is one of my top 10 favorite anime of all time. It's actually in my top 5 favorite anime. I absolutely love this anime. So yeah, I definitely highly recommend it if you have not seen it. It's not a super like famous or series or anything, but yeah, if you haven't seen it, I absolutely recommend this series. It is so good. I don't even know where to begin describing it, but it is just incredible. Grimgar, Fantasy, and Ash. I'd put this... Grimgar is like... I'd actually put that below Seven Deadly Sins. It's okay. It's a little slow. Like, the problem with Grimgar is that, like, if it had more seasons, I think it would be good, because the first season is basically really slow setup and world building, and that's kind of all it is, right? And so we don't really get anything more than that, and because we don't get anything more than that, it's kind of just okay. Actually, I'm gonna put it in C tier, not that. I'm gonna put this in C tier, because it's kind of just okay. If it had more seasons, I think it would be really good. I assume the light novel is pretty decent, because the world building is actually kind of cool. Don't need to explain why that's D tier. 86. I put 86 above Erased. I like 86 a lot. 86 is actually really, really good. I kind of wish it didn't have to go on hiatus when it did, because that kind of hurt the hype for it a little bit, but I still think the story and the characters in the series were incredible. It got me really emotional and everything. It was so good. 86 is actually genuinely really good. The Asterisk War. Most people probably don't even know what the heck this series is if you haven't been in the anime community long enough, because it's one of those dumb series. But yeah, I'd say like below Darling in the Franxx. I don't hate the series. It's one of those like trash anime that I enjoy, but I know is bad. But it's definitely worse than Sword Art Online. And it's also worse than Darling in the Franxx, because Darling in the Franxx at least had like 15 episodes that were decent. But yeah, Asterisk War is kind of just there. It's kind of just an anime to watch. Blend S. Now, if you don't know what this anime is, I'm sure you've seen the meme from it. So yeah. Blend S is a good slice of life anime. I'd put it below Gate. Yeah, below Gate. I like Blend S. It's a really good slice of life anime. Yeah. I'm gonna put Saikano right at the top of A. Actually, I'm gonna put it I'm gonna put it below Your Line April. I really like this series a lot. Genuinely, I think it's really, really good. It's a good rom-com. Has great characters, good development. The sequel movie is also quite good. I really like it. Overall, I'd say it's good. Definitely a series I recommend. Now, this one I don't remember the name of, but all you need to know about it is that it's JoJo Reference the Anime. It is a hilarious comedy where they just constantly make JoJo references, and it is so fucking hilarious. I would actually honestly rank this higher than Blend S, because it is just so funny. It is so damn funny. Have not seen Alden No Zero. Fate Apocrypha. I have only seen about half of the series. But from what I saw, I remember it being pretty decent. I'd put Fate Apocrypha for just the first 12 episodes above this one. Ori Imo is of course going to go D tier. Working I haven't seen. This is the Monster Girl anime. I think this one's okay. I'd put it above Blue Exorcist. I think it's pretty decent. It wasn't anything special. It was just kind of decent. Licorice Recoil is going all the way up in the S tier. I'll leave it there. Yeah, Licorice Recoil is going to go all the way up in the S tier. Great, such an incredible series. I'm sure everybody at this point has seen it or heard of it, but yeah, such a great series. Silver Spoon I have not seen. This one is one people might not know about, but I'm actually going to rank this one quite highly because Servant Service was pretty good. I'm actually going to put that right at the top of B tier. It's a slice of life anime, slice of life romance comedy anime, but it's really good. It's about civil servants, and it's surprisingly not boring. It's actually really, really entertaining. It's really funny. It's got pretty great characters. The romance between two of the main characters is really good. It's overall just pretty decent. Engaged Kiss was the worst version of Licorice Recoil. Both came out during the same season. Engaged Kiss wasn't bad, but it just had to live up to Licorice Recoil, which obviously it couldn't do. But I would still rank it pretty decently. I'd put it, I think I'd put it right here. Actually, I'm gonna put it below Blue Exorcist. Yeah, it's definitely not a bad series. It's okay, for sure. It's not terrible at all. Grimgar is, I dropped that crap. It is terrible, boring as hell. No thank you. The Otaku Teacher though, this one's good. I actually might even put this in A tier. This crap is hilarious, dude. Oh my god. I remember watching this ages ago and it just had me dying. Yeah, it's really good. I would definitely recommend it. And this one is surprisingly really good. I think it's called like the Warriors of Sigdurfa or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but I remember it being pretty decent. It wasn't like amazing or anything, but it was okay. Honestly, it wasn't bad. I would probably put it right at the bottom, right at the top of C tier, I think. It was decent. It was okay. I liked it a lot. There was some surprisingly good characters. The action was actually pretty decent. The story was okay. I mean, overall, it was a pretty good show. I would definitely recommend it if you haven't seen it. But yeah, that's the A1 Pictures tier list, and as you can see, I have seen most of it for once, and not having 90% of the tier list be in they haven't watched, even though I've seen almost 1,000 anime. Anyways, I will see you guys next week with another video. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and goodbye.